Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Kyle Busch's 2019 Bristol race win. This is from the spring race. The fall race was obviously won by Denny Hamlin, but they won't make that one, so I'll have to have it made custom. I'm a little bitter because I went to that race, so a little bitter, but we'll make it work. So anyway, let's get down to business. So Bristol race win comes with three things: race winner sticker, the race winner card, where he led 71 laps and won by 7/10 of a second. And I think he was being chased by his brother Kurt during all that. And then also the certificate of authenticity, meaning absolutely nothing because there's no serial on it. So it really doesn't matter. Anywho, let's get on to the race car. So two things. We're going to go through this car, and then I'm going to show you the differences between this year's and last year's Bristol wins, just so we get kind of an idea. It's always fun to see the differences. So let's go down the left side. There's some really cool damage on the back, and we'll get to that. But on the front, we got the splitter down here. A little bit of rubber buildup on the front. Not too bad. Fairly clean. I'll compare it to last year's here in just a minute. We do have some markings over here on the left front. Down on the number, we've got a little something. A little bit on the left rear. You can see where he did his burnout. There's a little bit. And then here's where the fun starts. Got a little bit of bare bond. Looks like a bent bumper. You can see the ethanol ring's a little out of whack. Not terrible. Then we get to the back bumper, and this is where it looks great. So you may be seeing this and thinking, oh, wow, they bent the back bumper in. No, they didn't. This is all decal based. And it looks good. It looks like they did a very, very good job making that back bumper look like it got pushed in. But it's flat. I mean, you turn it, you look at it like that, and it still looks bent, but it is perfectly flat all the way across there. So very, very, very good job. It's a very good illusion to look like a bent back bumper, and it does look great. I will give props to Lionel there. I know they can't actually bend it. I'd love it if they could, but I understand that they can't do that. So inside the back, we do have our fuel cell and everything like that. You can see the rivets on the spoiler as well. We got the Toyota logo. You can see Toyota there, and then just it's smashed up here. So that's a little different. It is cut up here. Normally the bumper goes all the way flat. This one they kind of cut it up. We got bare bond here. We got the big old push in there. Then we get to the right rear. We got the right rear scrapes here. Looks pretty good. A little bit of race damage down the rest of the right side. Fairly clean. A little bit on the skirts. A little bit on the right front. He may have brushed the wall just once. On the front, we've got a little bit of build up there, a little bit on the hood. The roof actually is fairly dirty. If you look at the roof, we got a little bit of kind of just all across the roof. And then we got this kind of weird window thing where we've got these brackets on the window. The Truex Dover one had those as well, so those are very neat. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at them side by side, though. So this is this year's Bristol win. Let's pull up last year's Bristol win, just to show you there's a lot more dirt on last year's, and that might have been also because you could run closer to your competition. You can't do that this year. So this is last year's. Obviously, you can see very, very dirty compared to this year's, where it definitely is cleaner. It's a cleaner front end. It's not near as dirty. Now let's go to the right side. So right side number one, there's a window in this one because that's a new thing for this year. And then there's a little scrape, but not too bad. You go to the right side here, there's a lot. I'd say the buildup is about similar on the right side. Maybe a little bit more there on buildup, but there's no wall scrape. But I would say the buildup is about the same on both. The wheels are a little bit darker. They're gray up here on this one, but they're black on this one. Obviously, the back end, it's not a question. The 2019 is cooler. And on the left side, we got a little bit of dirt and buildup to the left rear side, but not bad. But definitely the front I think is where you see there's definitely more dirt on the front of the 2018. Outside of that, the 2019 is hands down better. I have both. Not sure what I'm going to keep, if I'll keep them both or not. I love Bristol race wins. I think they're cool. But I don't know that I'll have both of them, so we'll see how that goes. I'm really liking the 2019. No confetti, but also there is a red side window. So we'll see about that one, but anyway, I'll roll that off to the side. That will wrap up this review. That's pretty much all there is to see on this one. Again, the biggest key here is the back bumper. That is definitely the coolest part of this diecast, is having that bent back bumper. So let me know your thoughts on the bent back bumper if you've gotten this diecast. Otherwise, again, highly recommend it. Best Kyle Busch race win diecast of the year, almost hands down, unless he wins Homestead in some thrilling fashion. But anyway, that'll wrap up my review. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Can't wait for next week's Homestead race. See who our champions will end up being, because, that's what we do now. Anyhow, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Diecast review.